Everyone. Today, I am going to be speaking with Anne from Wilderness Inquiry. Anne, thank you so much for speaking with me and taking the time to tell us about your organization. Can you please tell me about your role with Wilderness Inquiry?
Oh, of course. So Wilderness Inquiry is a nonprofit that does outdoor adventures for people of all abilities. And my role is I am the participant and volunteer engagement manager. What that really means is I get a chance to be kind of the first person that people see or talk to when they are getting ready to join a trip with us. Sometimes that means I'm having a conversation with somebody to find what might be the best fit for them. But then also, I review all of the health assessments as people register. And if I notice that someone might need some additional support on a trip, I'm having a deeper conversation with them to find out exactly what those needs are so we can best support them. Um, those supports can be anything from just making sure we have specific type of equipment that might be helpful for them, or it might be kind of tapping into our volunteer network to see if we have a volunteer that can go on a trip with them to provide that extra kind of human support. So that's where the second half of my role, the volunteer management, comes in. I'm able to get a chance to really know our volunteers well and know, where they might be the best fit for someone that's coming on a trip.
That's wonderful. It sounds like you wear many hats in your role coordinating volunteer work, so that's wonderful.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
touched on it a little bit, but can you tell me more about Wilderness Inquiry's mission?
Sure. So, our mission is really to break down barriers for people wanting to enjoy time in the outdoors. We really want to make sure it's an equitable experience. So, a lot of our trips have people with and without disabilities on them. We also have trips that are affinity based. So, people from the same communities all coming together to experience adventures. Those can be extended trips where people are joining us in places like the Apostle Islands or the Boundary Waters or in a national park. Or it could be, we have some day programming that really introduces people to local waterways in their own backyards. So a great example is we've got a crew in California right now that are paddling in Santa Barbara or San Francisco. And they're giving a day experience paddling on the water so that people can kind of see what's available to them near their houses.
That's wonderful. I'm jealous. That sounds like so much fun. Well, great. And again, you kind of touched on this as well, but do you want to tell me more about some of the people that Wilderness Inquiry serves?
Sure, sure. So we actually have a pretty wide reach. Last year, we programmed with over 30,000 people. A majority of that was with our day programming, and that's across the country. We had about 1,500 people that went on extended experiences with us. Um, and about 10% of those people indicated that they have some sort of disability. We've had people who have MS, people with traumatic brain injuries, people on the autism spectrum, individuals experiencing blindness, people who are part of the deaf, blind, hard of hearing community. We've had people with paralysis, people using wheelchairs, so a really, really wide spectrum. Um, I think one of the really great things about Wilderness Inquiry is we really take the time to find out where people are at and learning about what their goals are for a trip. And then we just meet them where they're at and provide that extra support. So someone can come and travel with us independently, and then we provide that extra support for them.
That's fantastic. I'd like to throw in a question here too and ask since you brought it up. What are some of the things that you hope people will get out of your programs or enjoy the most?
Yeah. I would say a couple of things. One is just that connection with other people on our trips. Our outdoor leaders are really encouraged to kind of build that community amongst their groups as they're doing things in the outdoors. Um, the other piece of it is just a lot of confidence building. So, if people are camping with us for the first time, we're giving them some of those, teaching them some of those skills, which in turn can help really build confidence. And finally, I'd say the other piece of it is just the benefits of being outdoors. I think a lot of times you get a chance to connect in a new place and it brings a calmness, a serenity, maybe helps you kind of refocus your life. So that for me is one of the greatest things about being outside.
I agree. I love connecting with nature as well. It's a lot of fun and peaceful for sure.
Yeah.
Um, and then I'd also like to ask if I know you described some of the trips and things that people are doing right now, but kind of broadly, can you describe some of the programs and services that you offer?
Sure, sure. So some of the programs we have, I'll talk a little bit about our extended programs. Um, One of the things that's unique for us is in a lot of cases for some of our upper Midwest trips, we're able to provide transportation for folks that are joining us. They can meet us at our headquarters in St. Paul, and we can provide a shuttle to, programming like in the Apostle Islands, the Boundary Waters, Voyageurs National Park. We can also, if somebody's flying in to join us in Yellowstone, we can pick them up at the airport and provide that service as well. We also, with our volunteers, can really provide a lot of support on trips. We have a network of individuals who serve as PCAs. A lot of them have a healthcare background, which is really important to provide, adequate care. But we also have a lot of individuals that will go on trips to kind of provide personal care reminders, things like making sure that you're dressed appropriately for the day, maybe lending an arm if you have balance issues, or serving as a sighted guide. On some of our day programming, one of the unique things that I love to share with people is just the canoes that we use when we go paddling on rivers or lakes. We have a whole fleet of large 24-foot North canoes that can fit up to 10 people. Those canoes were specially designed to be extra stable. So it's a really great way for individuals to safely paddle and feel comfortable when they're on the water for the first time.
This has been terrific. I am so excited for you and all the opportunities you're offering. It sounds like you're doing really, really amazing work in the community. So I appreciate you meeting with me and taking the time to share with our viewers. To
Yeah.
close, is there anything else that you would want people to know about wilderness inquiry?
Sure. I guess one piece that I didn't touch on earlier is one of the barriers that we really recognize is that sometimes there are economic barriers to joining trips. And we've been really fortunate. We have some endowment funding available for scholarships. We also receive some grant funding as well. So I always let people know that if, finances are a barrier, don't let that stop you from being in the outdoors. We have ways to help you in that aspect as well.
It's wonderful. I'm so happy that you offer that. Well, thank you so much. This has been wonderful, and keep up the good work.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.